was born in a trailer, raised on cheap wine and sin. Daddy preached on Sundays, drank the rest of the week again. I got a switchblade in my boot and a Bible in my hand, trying to walk that thin line between a sinner and a man. I've run from county sheriffs, I've run from what I've done, I've run from every promise I've made under the sun. But the road don't lead to nowhere that the Lord can't find. So I quit running from the demons and I left it all behind. Oh, I'm covered in the dust and amazing grace, wearing bold like a scar on my face. I ain't no saint and I sure ain't proud, but I'll sing it from the rooftop, sing it loud. Dust and amazing grace. My mama's in the ground now, my brother's still inside. I light a candle for the both of them most every night. I ain't got much religion, just a rusted out guitar, and a feeling that God finds you wherever you are. Oh, I'm covered in the dust and amazing grace, wearing bold like a scar on my face. I ain't no saint and I sure ain't proud, but I'll sing it from the rooftop, sing it loud. Dust and amazing grace. They can lock the church door, but they can't lock the sky. They can judge my whole life, but they don't get to decide. I'm rough around the edges, I'm broken down and worn, but I swear I hear the angels every time I'm reborn. Dust and amazing grace, dust and amazing grace. That's all I got to my name. I was baptized twice in my 30-some years. Once in a river, once in my tears. The first one washed my sins in the name of the Son. The second one nearly finished what the whiskey begun. Lost a wife, lost a job, lost a trailer on the hill. Kept the bottle closed, 'cause the bottle don't judge, it just feels. Sat by that same river where they dunked me as a boy. Asked the water if it still remembered that old joy. It's whiskey and the water, fighting for my soul. One says forget it, one says you'll be home. I've drank from both cups, Lord, I ain't gonna lie, but only one of them can save a man before he dies. Whiskey and the water, I know which one is true. Just been so long since I let it wash all the way through. Found a church and met in an old gas station. Broken men in folding chairs, no decoration. Preacher used to run this town, now Said, brother, that river's still flowing. It ain't dried up like before. It's whiskey and the water, fighting for my soul. One says forget it, one says you'll be whole. I've drank from both cups, Lord, I ain't gonna lie, but only one of them can save a man before he dies. Whiskey and the water, I know which one is true. Just been so long since I let it wash all the way through. I poured the bottle in the dirt, watched it soak into the ground. Same dirt that Adam come from, same dirt where grace was found. Now I go down to that river some evenings just to sit, watching the current carry off every bit of the man I used to drown in, the man I used to be. Whiskey took my years, but the water took me free. Some mornings a rooster crows and I don't answer back. Just lay there staring at the ceiling, counting every crack. The chores don't do themselves, but Lord, I can't recall why my hands won't move to do them, why I can't feel nothing at all. I know the Lord's my shepherd, so why's this pasture gray? Why's the green so far behind me? Why won't the shadow move away? It ain't the kind of dark you fight with fists or with a gun. It's just a heaviness that follows me from the rising to the setting sun. My daddy called it low, said his daddy had it too. Never had a word much bigger, just said you'll pull on through. So I smiled at church on Sunday, said I was doing just fine. Went home and sat in a dark kitchen till the morning light. I know the Lord's my shepherd, so why's this pasture gray? Why's the green so far behind me? Why won't the shadow move away? It ain't the kind of dark you fight with fists or with a gun. It's just a heaviness that follows me from the rising to the setting sun. I don't reckon God's mad at me for the weight I cannot lift. I don't reckon this here valley means I'm short on faith to give. Maybe he just walks it with me, don't say much, don't need to talk. Maybe love's not always lifting, sometimes love's just matching your walk. Today I fed the chickens, first time in near a week. Didn't feel no sunshine burst, didn't feel much relief or peace. But I stood there in the yard and let the cold air fill my lungs. And that was prayer enough for a man who's lost his tongue. I know the Lord's my shepherd, still walking this gray terrain. He ain't rushed me out the valley, he's just walked me through the rain. pain, it ain't the kind of dark that lifts all at once and all away. But I'm still here, I'm still walking. Lord, I made it through today. Made it through today. That's the only prayer I know to pray. Did 4 years in a county cell for a fight that wasn't mine. Learned to read the book by the bars in that cold sunshine. And chaplain came on Sundays with a voice like gravel and grace. Said the thief on the cross got the same deal you're gonna face. My mama sent me letters that I never wrote back. Too proud, too broken, too deep in the black. Then one night on that bunk I heard something crack open wide. It wasn't the walls around me, it was the wall I kept inside. On a prodigal highway, every mile markers of mercy I don't deserve. Ran so far from the porch light that I forgot the way it burns. But the Father's out there watching for a shape he'd know anywhere. Prodigal highway, prodigal son, coming home to a love that was already there. Walked out them gates with a trash bag and a name. Nobody waiting, nobody to blame. Started walking north, 'cause that's the way I used to run. Found out grace don't need a map, it just needs you to come. Well, I'm a prodigal on a prodigal highway. Every mile markers of mercy I don't deserve. Ran so far from the porch light that I forgot the way it burns. But the Father's out there watching for a shape he'd know anywhere. Prodigal highway, prodigal son, coming home to a love that was already there. I ain't asking for the ring, I ain't asking for the feast. Just let me sleep on the porch tonight, just let me be the least. I'm a prodigal off the prodigal highway, standing in a light I don't deserve. He didn't wait for my apology, he was running before I said a word. Prodigal highway, prodigal son, every hard road led to here. Grace was never something that I earned, it was something that drew near. Grew up on a farm where the crops kept dying. Daddy worked his hands till his knuckles went white. Preacher said the Lord gives and the Lord keeps taking. Said if that's true, then he can have my fight. Buried my brother on a Tuesday morning. Sun came up like nothing was wrong. Stood there in my one good suit, cursing heaven, till an old man next to me started singing a song. He said, son, I buried 3 of my own, and I'm still here, still on my knees. The same nails that killed the Son of God are the same nails holding me. There's nail scars on these gravel roads where the wheels of my truck have been. Every mile I drove away from him, he was walking right behind. Nail scars, gravel roads leading a hard, hard home. I didn't find religion, grace came and found where I roam. I've got calluses from curse and calluses from prayer. Same rough hands lifted up in the air. Ain't no difference in a sinner's cry and a saint's when they're both just asking him to stay. There's nail scars on these gravel roads where the wheels of my truck have been. Every mile I drove away from him, he was walking right behind. Nail scars, gravel roads leading a hard, hard home. I didn't find religion, grace came and found where I roam. He didn't wait for me to clean up, didn't wait for me to change. He made me covered in the dust and the whiskey, called me by my name. So if you're driving down some back road tonight, running from a father who won't let go, look behind you at the scars in the gravel. That's the only love that's ever followed you home. He wasn't a preacher, wasn't a deacon in the pew, just a quiet man who did what he had to do. Worked the night shift, came home covered in the grime, read one verse before he slept, same verse every time. Never heard him raise his voice about the Lord, never saw him wave his Bible like a sword. But when the bank came for the house, when the doctor gave bad news, I watched him kneel down in the kitchen in his work boots. I'm chasing the ghost of my father's faith, down every road he ever walked away from pain. He never taught me with his words, he taught me with the weight he bore. I'm chasing the ghost of my father's faith, trying to kneel like he knelt on that kitchen floor. He's gone now, buried under a plain gray stone. No epitaph, no verse carved in the bone. but I still hear him some nights when the wind gets right. Just a whisper of that same old prayer he prayed each night. I'm chasing the ghost of my father's faith, down every road he ever walked away from pain. He never taught me with his words, he taught me with the weight he bore. I'm chasing the ghost of my father's faith, trying to kneel like he knelt on that kitchen floor. Maybe faith ain't loud, maybe faith is just a man who keeps on showing up with whatever's in his hands. So Daddy, if you're listening from wherever you now stand, I'm still walking, still trying to be that kind of man. Not the one who preached it, but the one who lived it true. I'm chasing down that quiet faith I first saw in you. I poured the first one for the Lord and drank it for myself. Told myself I'd stop at supper, stop somewhere else. By the third I'd pawn my daddy's watch, by the fifth I'd pawn my name, calling out to Jesus like a man who don't know shame. This is my body, broke 100 times. This is my blood, cut with turpentine. I've been taking the wrong kind of communion, down at the bottom of a bottle on my knees, praying to whatever's left of me. Lord, forgive the wrong kind of communion. My mama kept a Bible with my name wrote on the page, same one that she read me before I ever knew my age. I sold the truck, I sold the ring, I damn near sold my son. Told God I'd quit tomorrow, tomorrow never come. This is my body, broke 100 times. This is my blood, cut with turpentine. I've been taking the wrong kind of communion, down at the bottom of a bottle on my knees, praying to whatever's left of me. Lord, forgive the wrong kind of communion. I read somewhere the Lord sat down with sinners at the table, didn't wait for them to clean up, didn't check if they were able. Well, I ain't clean, I'm still shaking, still got the taste on my tongue. But if that table's still got room, I'm the last one, not the young. There's a chair at my mama's table, been empty 7 years. I ain't asking for the party, just to sit and dry these tears. Won't pretend the thirst is gone, won't pretend I'm free and clear. But I poured the last one out last night, first time in 17 years. This is my body, still bears the scars. This is my blood, but is washed by his. I'm done with the wrong kind of communion, down on my knees, not for the bottle now, just a broken man learning how to take the right kind of communion. Take and eat. This is the only cup that ever filled me up. I was born in a house full of empty bottles. Learned to run before I learned to pray. Rode the rails out of a dead-end county. Left my mama's tears somewhere along the way. Did some time behind a chain-link fever. Counted days by the sound of a train. Told myself I was just unlucky. Never once said my own damn name. But there's a river runs through every hard-lived town. Washes off the blood, don't wash away the sound of a voice that calls you long before you turn around. To the bottom of a bottle and a well. I've dug my own grave and I've dug it well. But something kept pulling me up from the ground, like a hand I couldn't see, but I know it was around. So I'm walking this road with the dust on my boots. Every mile behind me, plan redemption's roots. My daddy died mean, and my brother died young. Found God in a boxcar, not a Sunday song. Not in the stained glass or the choir robes. In the sweat on my back and the weight of the load. I've shoveled coal and I've shoveled shame. Same damn muscle, different kind of pain. But I noticed the sun still rose on the yard, and that was mercy plain and haunted. I've been to the bottom of a bottle and a well. I've dug my own grave and I've dug it well. But something kept pulling me up from the ground, like a hand I couldn't see, but I know it was around. So I'm walking this road with the dust on my boots. Every mile behind me, plan redemption's rules. Carry the scars, still got a temper like a shot up car. But I quit asking why and started asking who was walking next to me when the sky turned blue. Couldn't see, but I know it was around. So I'm walking this road with the dust on my boots. Every mile behind me, plan redemption's a rule. So if you're laying low in some concrete cell, or drowning your name at the bottom of a well, there's a train still coming and it's got your name. Ain't too late, son, to get up off them chains. Some roads break a man, some roads bring him home. I learned young that a hard fist could settle things for a while. But trouble's like a stray dog, it follows every mile. I've buried more tomorrows than I care to count today. Left enough smoke behind me to lose my own way. I knew every back road shortcut, every bar with a neon glow, but there ain't a road in this country that outruns what you know. I carried anger in my jacket, kept regret beneath my skin. A man can fool the whole world, not the judge that's living in. Oh, Jesus found me tired, standing where the blacktop met the clay. Didn't ask me for excuses, didn't turn his face away. He spoke softer than the wind, stronger than the weight I'd known. And somehow, for the first time, the long road didn't feel so long. Now I rise before the daylight, pull these boots on every dawn. Some days my back gives out, some days my courage gone. The old life still waves at me from every little town, but freedom ain't never turning back, it's choosing not to slow down. I ain't got a saint's hands there, a rough cut and stain, but I've seen seeds grow through cracked up ground after enough rain. Maybe that's how the Lord works, not all at once, just enough for one more mile. Train keeps its time, and by the grace of God, this old heart keeps learning. One more mile at a time. When they lay me in the red dirt, don't carve much into the stone. Just say, he wandered long enough, then Jesus led him home. The sun still comes up, even after a hard night. I've known the taste of cheap whiskey, the sound of a jailhouse gate. Watch good men lose their families, one bad choice too late. I've worked beneath cold mornings with cracked hands and aching bones. You can fill a truck with memories, still wind up feeling alone. I wore my guilt like old leather, soft from years of use. Some chains ain't made of iron, they're made from your own excuse. I kept out running yesterday till I ran clean out a road. That's where I heard the silence carry more than any load. Jesus, you met me where the pavement turned to dirt. Didn't dress my wounds with pretty words, you just stayed through the hurt. Never promised easy miles, never said the rain would end. You just walked beside a stubborn fool until he stood again. Some evenings still get heavy, old voices still call my name. The devil don't retire easy, just learns a different game. So I keep swinging this hammer, keep praying, planning slow. I don't have a preacher's language, just a heart you already know. I've crossed enough muddy rivers to know clean water ain't always clear. And I've learned a man can find the Lord long before he finds the right words. Sometimes faith looks less like shouting and more like getting up before daylight. One more time. Still cuts into my shoulders, the boots still gather dust. But these days, when I fall toward you. If this old road has taught me anything, it's that mercy travels farther than regret. That old road remembers, even when I don't. I've slipped beside cold rail lines, worked my hands till they split, left pieces of myself in every town I quit. The dust knew all my footsteps. The river knew my life. I'd wash my face each morning, couldn't wash my eyes. I carried chains with no iron, built a jail no judge could see. Every mile looked like freedom, every mile buried me. A freight train kept on rolling, didn't care what I'd become. Funny how a man can wander, never leave the place he's from. Then one quiet morning, with nothing left to hide, I found there was another set of footprints keeping pace with mine. No thunder, no shouting, no bargain to be made, just enough light to find the road again. These hands still shake some evenings, old habits still know my name. A dry field still remembers every season without rain. But I've learned a hard-earned lesson, swinging steel beneath the sun. The deepest roots grow slowly, one day at a time. I've stood where the river widens, watching muddy water run. Funny thing about moving water, it never asks where you've been. It just keeps heading home. Now the road feels a little shorter, the load ain't quite as hard. The same sky hangs above me, but somehow it ain't so dark. I'm still just another traveler, boots worn paper thin, still walking toward the morning, instead of running from it. If you pass me down that highway, Devil always knew my first name, but the Lord called me son. I wore out boots on crooked highways, burned through nights I can't recall. I wore out boots on crooked highways, burned through nights I can't recall. Made a living feeding bad decisions, watched my better angels fall. Every promise turned to ashes, every dollar bought more pain. I kept pouring whiskey on the fire, wondering why it never rained. I blame the world, I blame my blood, I blame the hand that life had dealt. Till I looked into the mirror and met the man that needed help. The cross stood higher than my failures, grace ran deeper than my shame. I couldn't earn what heaven gave me, still my Savior came. He didn't hide these broken pieces, didn't wash away my past. He built a stronger man from all of it, a faith that's made to last. Still feel cold as iron, some roads still pull me back. Temptation ain't a stranger, brother, it just don't lead the pack. Now these hands that once held trouble lift my children split old wood. Funny how the same two hands can learn a different kind of good. I don't shine like stained glass windows, I'm more rust than polished gold. But mercy's always loved old sinners, that's the greatest story told. If your heart feels worn and useless, like a field that's gone to stone, the shepherd still walks dusty places, he ain't afraid to bring you home, failures, grace ran deeper than my scars. The same hand stretched on Calvary reached all the way to where we are. Now I walk a different highway, not because the road is smooth, but because the man beside me is stronger than the truth I use. I've still got scars, I've still got dust, I've still got miles to go, but I ain't walking by myself, not anymore. There's a scar on every mile I walk, but mercy still knows my name. I spent my years chasing empty glasses, running roads that all look the same. Bought my freedom one lie at a time, till I couldn't remember my own name. Every sunrise felt like judgment, every sunset hit another shame. I wore my pride like an old revolver, heavy and loaded just the same. I ain't got silver words to offer, I never learned those holy lines. All I've got are busted hands and a heart that's tired of dying. He found me where the blacktop ended, where no good man would choose to stand. Didn't ask me where I'd been, just reached down with nail-scarred hands. I still carry all those old scars, but they don't own this soul tonight. Grace ain't making me somebody else, it just taught this broken man to fight. Still nights the old ghost whisper, calling me back by my old last name. They promised peace inside the darkness, but I already know that flame. So I kneel with words a stumble, half a prayer and half a cry. The Lord has never needed perfect, just a man who quits the lie. If you're standing where I stood, thinking chains are all you'll ever wear, brother, I have walked that valley and I found somebody waiting there. Not with anger, not with thunder, not to count what I destroyed. He broke the lock I couldn't break and taught this empty heart to live. Still just dust, still learning how to pray, but every morning that I wake, I'm one more miracle His mercy made.